Dana's live. Dana. All right. Well, all right. I'm checking. He is. Don't announce Power Slam. I want Poirier Volk. What do you think? Yeah, sure. I don't mind that fight at all. I like that. Does Ank realistically beat Alex without smudging? Also, what would Alex do next if he loses? They'd get the rematch against Ankalaev.
London's main event on March 22nd, live from the O2 Arena.
London's main event.
Was supposed to be Leon Edwards.
Edwards versus Jack Della Maddalena.
Now it's going to be number 1 ranked Leon Edwards.
JDM's out
versus number 5 ranked Sean Brady.
Sean Brady, that's such a weak.
Number 1 ranked former champ Leon Edwards will be taking on Sean Brady, who has an impressive 17-1 record. His only loss is to the champ Bilal Muhammad. And I'll fill you in on
the Daytona 500 on Sunday must have been what? Yeah. Thank you for the 22 months of membership. Yeah, Nuremberg.
Everybody good with that?
All right, JDM's out. Brady's in.
We good?
JDM, man, why are you out, man? Right. We needed this.
UFC 314.
Dude, JDM's gonna get 2 fights next, man.
From Miami, Florida. Tickets are on sale Friday. Ticketmaster.com. Number 1 ranked former champion Alex Volkanovski will be taking on number 3 ranked
Volk Lopez
for the vacant UFC featherweight title. Topuria has felt like
Topuria versus
he can in that division, and he feels like he's cemented his legacy, and his body cannot make the weight anymore. So Topuria will be moving up to 155 pounds and will be vacating the featherweight title. So the way that this works
is vacating 145.
As soon as the first punch is thrown in this fight,
it's Topuria Poirier.
The title is vacated.
It's Topuria Poirier.
And we will announce what Topuria's next fight will be when we get it done.
When we get it done.
Volkanovski versus Lopez, headlining a badass stack card. 52 career wins between the two of them, and this should be a fun one. And there is a 5-round co-main event.
5-round co-main event
between number 7 ranked Michael Chandler and number 12 ranked
Paddy Pimblett versus Chandler.
Chandler is a 2 or 3-time lightweight champ in another organization. He's always fun. How fun? He's fought 6 times in the UFC and won 5 bonuses. And Paddy is on an 8-fight win streak and has never lost in the UFC.
Wow. There you go. Some big announcements. Some more?
So, I got some more here.
More!
Also on that card, number 4 ranked Yair Rodriguez. And my boys are telling me there's been some talk
Yair Rodriguez
out on the internet about this one. Patricio Pitbull at featherweight.
Patricio Pitbull, I don't mind that.
I don't mind that. Pitbull is a former 2-division champion in another organization, but recently he has publicly asked for his release, and now we get to see him compete against the best in the world.
Nice.
When he left the organization, he was the featherweight champion. So basically the same thing happens. When the first punch is thrown in this fight, he's no longer their champion. And obviously standing in his way, Yair Rodriguez, one of the most probably unorthodox strikers in MMA. This kid's got 9 post-fight bonuses. So that should be a badass
huge announcements.
Fight. Remember, tickets are on
sale
Friday.
Versus Arman. It could be Topuria versus Arman.
And I'll drag this over there for you guys.
It could be Topuria versus Arman. Or Oliveira.
This card is. All right? Who's Topuria fighting? I told you, when we get it done, we'll let you guys know.
They'll figure something out for Topuria. So he's going to fight a contender.
As soon as we get the Topuria fight done,
Dustin might actually fight done yet. Dude, why did Ilya leave so early, though?
UFC 315 on May 10th.
There's more!
Live from the Bell Center in Montreal, Canada. The main event will be Bilal Muhammad, his first title defense, against, what was I just talking about? Number 4 ranked Jack Della.
JDM!
We tried.
JDM!
Bilal.
JDM!
But Rakhmonov is injured. So as soon as Rachmanov's healthy again,
JDM's getting a title shot.
Obviously, he'll probably
let's go.
Hey,
it's JDM time, boys.
Jack Della versus Bilal.
Oh, I was worried that he was injured and out. Let's go.
Lost in 11 fights. Jack's on a 17-fight win streak with all 8 of those wins coming by first.
That's crazy. 17-fight win streak.
Knockout or submission. He's another guy.
Oh, I'm so amped for that, dude. I'll get to the donos. JDM for the title, dude. Bilal's gonna
Gilbert Burns.
Let's go.
Earned him honors comeback of the
Topuria
year nomination.
Yes.
These guys have a combined.
I feel so bad for Max Holloway. Who cares right now about Holloway? No offense. He'll probably fight Evloev.
Now the co-main event on this card.
Co-main event.
The number 1
Put my ticket for London's now more overpriced. True. Shevchenko, Fiora.
Manon Fiorot.
Weak. Thank you for the £50, Robert Bell. I appreciate you. Thank you for the £50.
The greatest women's flyweight of all time. She's beat everybody. Holly Holm.
Oh, Dustin might actually fuck Ilya up. We don't know if it's going to happen. Huge respect to Topuria for vacating. Yep.
The list goes on and on. Manon.
Marab going to move up to 145 now. Yep.
What you got? 12.
JDM Bilal. I can't believe JDM Bilal.
Lost in something like
they're rushing JDM. I don't care though. Marab going to move up to 145. Maybe, yeah. Maybe that opens it up for him. Will Poirier push for the last fight to be against Diaz, bro? Like, maybe, yeah. Is Cyril Gane fighting someone, chat? Who did he just say Cyril Gane was fighting? Shavkat's not fighting Bilal. He won't take the fight. He's injured, probably. Will Poirier push for a last fight to be against Diaz, bro? No, it should be against Topuria. Huh? Dana's going to show us the Miami card. Shavkat's a nerd, yeah. Bilal and JDM, Dana making up for lost time. I love it. It's inverted, Dana. You need to switch to camera lens. Dana, switch to fucking camera. It's inverted. Dana. Well, the MMA's back. Thank you, Dan Smith. Thank you for the membership. But it's all flipped, Dana, you fucking idiot. The Miami card looks sick, though. Aussie MMA's back. It is. Why not Evloev? Fucking Evloev. Shut up about Evloev. Holy fuck, Shevchenko, Fiora. All right, man. Volk getting slept 30 seconds, not going to lie. Yeah. Fact, JDM gets cooked, kid. No. So who's Cyril Gane? John versus Tom soon, he said. Yeah, hopefully. Which match is most likely to have a pullout? I don't know. Volk about to mess Lopez up? I think not. But there you go. Thank you for the £2. Dana also said Conor was fighting several times. Okay. What did he say about Cyril Gane? He said something about Cyril Gane, but we didn't really get an official thing of it. Yes, man. We're moving on. No UFC Kansas City announcement. Shake my head. It's Anthony Smith versus Mingyang Zhang. Volk's getting the belt back. Type 1 if you agree. Right. Fucking sick fucking fights. Sick. Nice. Not going to lie, I didn't see any of those, but Paddy coming. True. I saw a few of them coming, to be fair. I actually called that shit pretty well. I pretty much called that very, very well. Because he had the thing next to him on the board. Who's taller, Chandler or Topuria? Chandler barely taller. What do you see in Ilya's future? Oh, wise guru. I see him taking out a lightweight contender and getting that fucking title fight. Ilya, you do not struggle to make 145. You just have no motivation because you don't want to ruin perfection by beating Volkanovski and Holloway back-to-back. Let's call it what it is. Thank you for the membership, MT. He can make 145 very easily. You're not a big dude for the division. You're not a huge 155er. You're going to be a small 155er. But let's face it, he just doesn't want to linger around because it gives him an opportunity to like fail perfection, which he has right now, you know? The JDM title fight was the most surprising of all of them. True. JDM via Topuria combo. I hope so. Hi, Guru Abdul from Australia again. I hope everyone's good. Yep, we just got an Australian fight announcement. JDM for the belt. I think that maybe they will. You got to do the JDM interview now, mate. I will. I've got JDM on IG. We've messaged each other before, so I'll have to try and get one. Diego Lopez fraud checks Volk. Thank you for the $2. Dude, I might try and message JDM. I might message JDM right now. Diego Lopez fraud checks Volk. Already read it. You going to UFC London? My first time to London. No, I'm not going. No, I don't go anywhere in London. Low key, he showed Woodson Ige as the prelim main event, and that's a sick fight. That's a really good fight. And Ilya Rahman 100%. Also, what's going to happen to Arnold Allen now? Someone sent me a screenshot of the board of fights that Dana put on. What happens to Arnold Allen? He's injured. He's got a problem with his shoulder, I think. He's got a shoulder injury. The fight true. Thank you, Colton. I appreciate that, brother. So flipped. This is the UFC 314 Miami card in April. Pitbull's basically the Chandler of featherweight. He is, yeah, but he's not got the same level of power. Pitbull, yeah, prediction? Yeah. What's your IQ? Probably high, but I'm not dumb enough to even test it. Ilya versus Islam doesn't get booked. Biggest fumble ever. Well, they can't yet. They don't want to do that. They probably wants to have him fight a contender first. But yes, Ilya struggles to make 145. Joel Alvarez said it. I don't care. Anyone else chubbed up from that announcement? Yes. Screenshot sent, and Shavkat, I've got it. And Shavkat ain't getting a title if JDM's champ. Dustin versus Ilya makes the most sense for Ilya's path. True. Wait, I had to step away for a call. What happened with the Dana announcement? Shut up, man. You missed everything. So much. JDM's fighting Bilal for the title. Topuria's leaving 145 to fight a 55 contender. Lopez is fighting Volk for the belt. Oh, there's so much. Shavkat's injured and won't fight Bilal. Do you think Volk getting a finish would make them book Volk Ilya 2 at either featherweight or lightweight? He's going to have to chase him up to lightweight. I'm sick to my stomach. I bought tickets to the UK hoping to see JDM. Any chance they further stack the card, or am I cooked? They will add to the card. Brady's not a bad main event. It's still a great card. But JDM was the selling point. Impression of Chandler winning a 5-round war with Conor by decision only to get woken up and fight. They've been sort of talking it back and forth about it as well. Most winnable top 10 for Paddy, but dangerous as fuck. True. What's the most likely Ilya Oliveira, DP, or Rahman? Probably DP. Shamil manifested this. JDM sleeps everyone on the planet. True. Leon is now even more finished. True. JDM wins by no stroke. True. JDM by hem. True. Right. The fight is, this is the card. April 12th. Miami. Main event, Volkanovski Lopez for the belt. Co-main event, Michael Chandler versus Paddy Pimblett. Feature fight, Yair Rodriguez versus Patricio Pitbull. Fourth fight down, Jeff Neal versus Carlos Prates. Fifth fight, Nikita Krylov versus Dominic Reyes. Prelim headliner, Dan Ige versus Sean Woodson. Next up, Yan Xiaonan versus Werner Jandiroba, #1 contender fight. Jim Miller versus Chase Hooper. Darren Elkins versus Julian Erosa. Cedric Dimas, Mikhail Alekseychuk. Suma Dwergi, Mitch Raposo. Montez versus Romero. They've got 2 more fights left on the card to add. We don't know what they're going to be, but there's 2 more spaces. If Chandler wins, hopefully not, who does he get? I don't know. I hope he doesn't. He'll probably get Armin or some shit. Such a good card. It's a decent card. Needs 2 more fights, hopefully on the prelims, and then they shift the rest down to the early prelims, but this is good. Ilya straight up vacated. Yeah, he vacated the belt. Thank you for the $2, Kenneth Gregory. I appreciate you. I guess Ilya was right about vacating, you know. He was correct. Thank you for the $10. If Volk comes out timid, Lopez could smoke him in a minute with ease, and Chandler can win because Paddy keeps the chin up. He could, but I still think Pimblett would win. What the hell's going on with Shavkat? The guy's always hurt. Very concerning. Yeah, if Ilya wins against Islam, yeah, Ilya does move up. Yeah, that's the announcement. Islam, it's the best 3-fight win streak in MMA history. It won't be the Makhachev fight next. Let's get straight to the point. If DP wins, it's anticlimactic as fuck. It is, but it's a cool moment for his retirement. But they're kind of hoping he wouldn't, right? But it's a great style for Ilya to fight. Found your channel. That's true. I could see a slam KO. Volk, I was actually thinking that when it got announced, and we spoke about that before. Volk versus Lopez has more favorable than Topu. Yeah. Diego Lopez by KO in the second round. I think Lopez finishes him early. We'll see. Maybe Ilya versus Poirier and Charles versus Holloway, or they switch Poirier and Charles. Who knows? I think the best thing to do is Poirier-Ilya. And what Holloway? Holloway does not get a top contender. Oliveira, Sarukian 2, run it back, 5 rounds, and then do Ilya versus Poirier as well. Refresh the stream, y'all. It fixes the audio. Yeah, the audio will be fixed if you refresh the stream. How happy do you think Lucas Tracy is about the Volk news right now? Very happy, I imagine. Very happy. Holloway versus Grant Dawson as a fight night. Don't ever speak again. People forget. You know what? Holloway Moicano. Who wants to see Holloway versus Moicano? Honestly, I don't see much else. Give me Holloway Moik. I like Holloway Moik. What else is there at lightweight right now? That's kind of the only thing that makes sense, unless you want to do Holloway Fiziev. Holloway don't deserve Oliveira or Arman. He just doesn't. So he's going to have to fight someone lower than that. Do one of those fights.